This is the story of how a silverback is made. I wasn't born strong. I wasn't born loud. I was born overlooked. In our group, strength is everything. The loudest males eat first. The strongest get respect. And the weakest, they learn how to stay quiet. That was me. I stayed close to the mothers. I moved when the others moved. I watched my steps, because one mistake meant a warning, or worse. Every morning the silverback stood tall, chest out, back straight, calm. He didn't rush. He didn't shout. He didn't need to. When he looked at you, you felt it in your bones. But he never looked at me. The other young males tested each other daily. Shoves, glares, quick fights that meant nothing, except everything. I avoided them, not because I was afraid of pain, but because losing meant becoming a target. And once you're marked weak, you never stop paying for it. So I watched. I watched who ate last, who stood guard, who panicked first when danger came. And I noticed something strange. The loudest gorillas weren't the leaders. They were the most insecure. The silverback? He moved only when it mattered. One day, a fight broke out near the edge of the group. I froze. Everyone expected the silverback to rush in. He didn't. He just watched. And for the first time, I realized something important. That was the moment I understood. Power isn't loud. And what happened next changed everything.
Leadership doesn't always look like protection. For a long time, I thought the silverback didn't care about me. I thought he saw me struggling, getting pushed aside, getting ignored, getting tested, and chose to look away. Every day, the same thing happened. When the other males shoved me out of the way, he was there. When they took food before I could reach it, he was watching. When I stayed quiet and stepped back, pretending I wasn't hungry, he never moved. And in my mind, silence felt like rejection. I kept waiting for him to step in, to correct them, to protect me. Every young gorilla looks at the silverback the same way, like a shield, like safety. But he stayed still, unbothered, like he was measuring something I couldn't see. At first, I was angry. I told myself real leaders step in immediately, that real strength means stopping every fight. But then, I started paying attention. The silverback didn't stop every conflict. He didn't interfere with every shove, every stare. He only moved when things went too far, when someone was truly in danger, when chaos threatened the group. The small battles? He let them happen. That's when the truth hit me. A gorilla who can't stand on his own can't protect anyone else. If I needed saving every time, I would never be trusted with responsibility. Every time I backed down, the silverback looked away. Not angry, not disappointed, just uninterested. But the first time I didn't step back, the first time I held my ground, everything changed. He didn't nod. He didn't react. He just watched, focused, still, like he was waiting to see who I would become. He wasn't ignoring me. He wasn't abandoning me. He was waiting. And the test? It was closer than I thought.
There comes a moment when staying quiet costs more than speaking up. I felt it before it happened. A pressure in my chest, a stillness in the air. Something was coming. The group was calm that morning. Too calm. No noise, no movement. Just eyes, watching, waiting. One of the males stepped closer. Not fast, not angry. Confident. He had done this before. Pushed me aside. Taken what he wanted. Everyone expected me to move. I thought about stepping back. About keeping peace. About surviving another day. That's what I had always done. But something was different. I didn't feel fear.
I felt tired. Tired of shrinking, tired of waiting, tired of hoping someone else would step in. So I stayed. I didn't roar, I didn't charge. I just didn't move. He stared at me, confused. I stared back. For the first time, I didn't look away. He stepped closer. I held my ground, chest tight, muscles ready, heart pounding. Then he stopped. No fight, no chaos, just a decision. He turned and walked away. The group shifted, not loud, not dramatic, but everyone felt it. That's when I noticed the silverback. He hadn't moved, hadn't spoken, but his eyes were on me. Not proud, not surprised, just aware. In that moment, I understood something. Strength isn't about winning fights. It's about deciding who you are when no one steps in. That day, I didn't become strong. I became visible. And once a gorilla is seen, everything changes.
Change doesn't announce itself. It arrives quietly and waits to see if you notice. After that day, nothing looked different. The forest sounded the same. The group moved the same. But everything felt off. When I stepped forward, no one rushed to push me back. When I reached for food, hands didn't grab as quickly. No words were spoken. No rules were changed. Respect didn't arrive loud. It arrived careful. Some avoided me, not out of fear, out of uncertainty. They didn't know who I was anymore. A few watched from a distance, longer than before, eyes following my movements, weighing something, measuring something. That's when I learned the cost of being seen. When you're invisible, you're safe. When you're noticed, you're evaluated. Strength attracts attention, and attention attracts challenges. I felt it in the way silence lingered, in the space others gave me. The silverback watched more closely now. Not often, not obviously, but enough for me to feel it. He never approached, never acknowledged what happened. He didn't need to. Because leadership isn't about rewarding moments. It's about watching patterns. I understood something then. Standing your ground doesn't end the test. It starts a new one. The group adjusts, rivals reassess, leaders observe. That night, I slept alone. Not pushed out, not chased away, just separate. And for the first time, I didn't feel small. I felt prepared. Because change doesn't always mean reward. Sometimes it means isolation. Sometimes it means being tested in ways you can't see yet. That was the moment everything changed. Not because I fought back, but because the group started watching what I would do next.